Charlie from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Kajun Roots, Johnny understand. Johnny understand. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. I say, I say, I say. Who says I say, I say. Johnny says I say, I say. When everyone says no, Johnny say yes. Special man.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man, see the special man. You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun Roots, Johnny understands. Johnny understands. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man.
Hello, hello, good morning, and welcome on this Thursday morning where it's currently 33 degrees, and the highest today will be about 40 to maybe 50. And it's raining. So that's going to be a kind of a day-to-day. It's going to be one of those indo days, not outdoor days. Yeah. First in the chat was TZ. Hello, good morning, and welcome, sunshine. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. And Regina. Hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good. All today's quote. What is it? Oh, there it is. Great attitudes is a perfect cup of coffee. You ain't lying about that one. Unless the coffee's strong, of course, and that'd be a perfect cup of coffee. The rain changed our plan. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's the same way here. Angela, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. And baby girl Vibes, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Angela, hope you're doing well. Again, good to see you. Welcome, and good morning. The baddest moderator on her phone. Jennifer's already in here? Did I miss her? No. Thank you, Jesus. Ooh, I hate it when I miss somebody. Let's see. Chrissy and Stacy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? You know I always got to go check myself before I wreck myself. Terry, good morning, hello, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Marie, Anna Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? And Heather, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Mr. J, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. I've been working and lurking all morning long. I'm ready to go take a nap with a good heart, too. I tried doing one earlier, but it wouldn't work because I was already thinking of things I got to get done. Like right now, I'm trying to process 2 cases that I got in from Mattel. I bought directly from Mattel. Each box has 72 Hot Wheels. So that means I got to process 144 Hot Wheels. So far, I have not yet to see any duplicates. And I'm already bust up the first box. I'm on the first level done. I'm on the second level. Each box has 2 levels. So far, no duplicates. So I'm happy about that so far. Now, it would be nice if I had duplicates because it'd be easier to just list one and multiples. Yeah, but so far, none. Let's see here. I just saw right here. Donna, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Everybody saying hello to each other. Also, today's birthdays. We have several today. Anna, I'm Crazy's birthday is today. And if y'all know who is, April's been in here before. She's usually in a lot of chats. April WYD's birthday is today. And also Bearded Picker Scott, which he's usually on every Wednesday. His birthday is today as well. So those are the birthdays on the calendar today. Tomorrow you have Janet Tija's birthday is tomorrow. So what does everybody have going on today? I know after the morning show, I am going to be done. I got everything done. I got to finish processing all these Hot Wheels. There's a lot of cool ones too. But again, it's a lot to process, but it's going to have to get done. I have to say that so far, I've been doing really well with listing on Vinted. If you haven't checked it out, it's free fees for us as a seller. And there is no shipping costs out of our profits. And if you would like to give it a shot, there's a bonus. If you list 3 items within a certain time limit from you signing up, you get a bonus and I get a bonus. Yeah. I finally hit 18 listings today. I didn't do them all today though. I've been trying to do 3 to 4 a day. So I did 3 today. No, I did 4 today. I did 3 yesterday. So I did 3 or 4. So yeah, yes, I did 3. Today I did 4. So I'm trying to keep it up. So far I got a lot of watchers. Someone sent me an offer, but what I don't understand is that offer I did accept. Nothing. Crickets. No one. So I don't know how that's going to work. So we'll see. And there's the link if you would like to give it a shot. Give it a try. It's free. Margot has a new channel. Who's Margot? Channel called Vintage Freak Show. A go-go. Okay, who's Margot? I don't recognize that name. Interesting, you say? Let me check it out. Let me see what you're talking about. Vintage Freak Show. A go-go. Oh, she changed her channel? Or she's keeping it... what's going on? Yeah, she's only got 2 videos. 7 hours, 6 hours. So wait, what's going to happen? She's still going to do her other channel? I haven't seen her in a while. Well, thank you for letting us know that. I just went subscribe to her. Glenn, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Yes, this weekend is the Easter weekend. Yeah, I know who she is now when I see her face on her channel. There's so many that I know, but I didn't realize she changed her channel name. Michael, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Now, does she still have her other channel? Margot and Brandon and Marvel. Treasures. All right, so they still have their other channel. At least it looks like it. Let's see. Don't forget that Passover starts last night at sunset. Yeah, that's right, huh? Yeah. That's right. April's birthday is today. So is Anna. I'm crazy. She was in our chat yesterday for Hump Day. Yeah. She came and visited us. We had a good show last night for the Hump Day. It turned out pretty well. We had over 300 people visit us during the show, so that was pretty good. Kevin was mad at me that I didn't remind him about Passover. Oh, but he's the Jewish one. Right, Michael? No, she doesn't have her old channel anymore. No more. What? Well, no wonder I haven't seen her. Well, is she gonna have? I'll have to check up on her and see, because I usually watch them on when they're live. I'll go in there and say hello. But sometimes their shows are too late, and I don't stay up that late. So, yeah, it's 2 cases of it that I got to go through, and I already started busting out the top one. There's 2 levels of each, and they got them stacked pretty well in the box too. So that was a pretty good thing. I'll just put them right back in the box once I get them done and taken care of. I might even bring them to auction just to see how people might want. I don't know what you mean by Formula One. You talking about the type of car? Angie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I'll take some out of the box and show you. Yeah, it's a whole case, and I got 2 of them. Interesting. This came from California. A Mattel. 7.2 in a case. Yeah, there's a whole variety of these cards in here. They're so. Now you see, this is how they come in the box. They come layered like that, laying down on the side, and they're all interlocked. I got some Dream Chargers. Each one of these are color coded too. Art Cars, Street Beast, Compact King. Some of these I can't even make out. NW Exotics. Drift, Then and Now. Yeah, these have like names on the side of them. I'm trying to get them to where I don't break the seal. So like these have names on the sides of them with different colors. Retro, Drag Strip. Then and Now. See how each one is a different color and a different title. Is that what you're talking about? Ford Mustang GT, Pontiac GTO. That's just to name a few. I want to keep them straight. Drag Strip. Art Cars. There's a whole bunch of them in there. I'll just go through each one of them. Let's see. Formula Race Cars, Vero, Red Bull, Mercedes. Yes, I have a license that you have to submit, and yeah, I bought 2 cases. That's not the first time I bought stuff from them. I even bought several things like what do they call those things again? The little troll dolls. I bought several things from them already by the case. Yeah. Let's see. Those are standard selections. If you do come across any Formula One cars, please do reach out. The title specifically say Formula One. All right, let me write that down on my little notey pad here. Actually, if I do it on this one. And like I said, I got another case. I didn't even go through the bottom of that one yet. You said Formula One. All right, and I'll look for them. Like I said, I just started opening up the boxes this morning. I have 2 cases that I got to go through. And I just started taking them out this morning to kind of match them and see if there's any duplicates. So far, I haven't seen any duplicates. But yeah, that's not the first time I've bought from Mattel or even Hasbro. I even buy from Hasbro wholesale. Yep. And Susie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Lynette, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to and you have a business license, you can go ahead and start buying from them wholesale. They actually are pretty cheap. And I say that because you can get, like for me, when I go to these websites, I don't buy what they have at regular price. I always look at that clearance rack, their little section, and that's how I pick up these things. You know me, I love my little friend Clarence. And that's how I got these. Yeah, Johnny, how are you liking your new Poshmark format? So far, so good. I just did the new free promoted my closet. I'm getting a lot of clicks, but no one's buying anything from that advertisement. Other than that, I don't have any issues with the new format. You gotta remember, April 1st, yesterday was when they reset the whole Poshmark closet stuff. So we start on me anyway, because I did the way I started with Poshmark. But so far, I don't have any issues. How about you? So far, I seem to have no problem with it. I've been listing every day. I still share out every day. I try to do 1,000 shares a day, which I've done in 2 days in a row, which I'm trying to keep up. Yeah, I don't have any problems because I did all my pictures with no problem. So far, so good. Out of all the stuff I've listed in the last 2 days, since they did the change, I don't see any problems with it. Everything seems to be coming out okay. Although this one doesn't look right. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. It comes out pretty nice. Yeah, all my pictures look fine. Angie, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. When I take my pictures, though, on my phone, I already have it in the settings to take it in a certain format. So I may not see a difference. I don't know. But I already take them in a certain format. It's set up on my phone. I just take the pictures and upload them. And with everybody, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. But again, I've been processing stuff every day. I got to get more stuff into my antique booths for this weekend. So I got to get some more stuff processed, which I already started doing again the day before yesterday and yesterday. I got them tagged. I just got to make sure to put them on my spreadsheet and take a picture with it on the tags, and I'll put them in their files. That's just the way I keep track of what I have and what I put in there. Awesome, Susie. Paul, hello, good morning. I had my first Posh sale today. Awesome. Now, how long have you been on Posh? Or did you just start? Ellen, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I know how I felt when I got my first. My first sale was a Brighton piece. That was my very first sale on Poshmark 3 years ago. Because I've been on Posh now for 3 years. Don't forget, tomorrow is the Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? If you have any sales and you would like to share even up to the last 90 days, send them in with the link in the email. Make sure you include how much you bought it for, where did you buy it, and if you took an offer, what was that offer for? And then the link to the item you sold on the platform it's sold on. Also, make sure it's in my inbox before tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at KajunRootsReseller@gmail.com. Also, don't forget, you got all weekend to be able to go in and make sure you hit your comments to be eligible to be entered into the Moon Pie giveaway for Monday morning. You can go in through any of the last months, and of course, everything that was yesterday, starting yesterday, will be on the next month's tide of Moon Pie giveaway. Only this will be all for the month of March. Also, just to remind you, if you would like to be on the Hump Day auction as a guest, as of right now, I have the following dates available in the month of September, because I am completely booked up till then. And those dates are as follows. I have September the 2nd, September 23rd, or September 30th, and I have one spot available on each one of those days for the month of September. Let's see. Okay, that's where I was. Good morning. Let's see. Been on Posh for 2 months. I still don't understand the platform yet. I need to invest some time into that platform. And it's the easiest platform to list. And if you have any questions, let me know. I'll help you. I can guide you. I find it's the easiest. I can do a list. I can do at least, my average is about 8 listings in less than 30 minutes. But it took me 3 years to get there. It's one of the things you want to make sure you understand when you're doing it, and making sure you got the right platforms, using your keywords, your hashtags, your tags. Very easy. And also you got your pictures, you know. You've been on Poshmark for 13 years? Wow. I've only been on there for 3 years. Although it says I've been on Poshmark since 2020, so I must have signed up in 2020, but I didn't start listing until 3 years ago. But I do not ever remember going on to Poshmark in 2020. I may have, but that might be because maybe I was watching somebody on YouTube and I checked into it. But I'm a type of person, I want to learn a platform before I go to another one or add another one. To me, Poshmark is just, the Vinted is just like Poshmark. The only difference is they pay for the shipping and the fees. You don't pay for fees through Vinted. Ashley, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you and welcome. So what does everybody have planned for the day? Don't forget at 9:30 is live in the doghouse on Dawn, Southern Finds Dawn's channel. Yeah, same. I signed up years ago, but never used it until last February. Yeah, I never bought anything. I never looked at anything until my first purchase was from Grandma's. My very first purchase was this from Grandma's Closet. This is what I bought, the first thing I ever bought on Poshmark. I bought that from Grandma's Closet. That was my first purchase. Yes, I signed up. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I've been selling now for 3 years. I just made 3 years actually. Let's see, when did that make it? I think it was last month. Yeah, last month on the 10th made 3 years. It made 3 years. And my first sale was a Brighton bracelet. Oh, really? Yeah, I believe that's what it was. I could be wrong, but let me go back and check something real quick, because you can always see your sales and your very first sale. But if I'm not mistaken, it was a Brighton bracelet. I'm sorry, it was a Brighton bracelet watch. It was a quartz watch bracelet, my first sale, for $68. Yep, that was my first sale. It was a Brighton, but it was a gallery quartz watch bracelet, 7-inch toggle clasp. I remember that. Didn't you know it was from? Yes, yes. That's when Grandma's was telling me more about it, and then I bought it from her when I saw it on her platform because I've been looking for one or something, and I just happened to. She was helping me learn the platform, and I was on her platform, on her Posh Closet, being nosy, on one of her Sunday morning shows with her brunch time, and I went in there and I saw it and I bought it. Yeah, I sure did. I didn't tell her neither. I just bought it. Surprise! She realized it after she got her label. Matt, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? That was the funny thing. She didn't realize it. I didn't tell her until she went to get the label, and she realized it was me. Yep. Let me see. And I don't think it took long to sell either. Let me see if it shows my details. Yeah, it sold on August 20th. Yeah, it does. That was one of the first things I had gotten from a garage sale, and so I listed it as my first item. I have to say, so far I've sold a lot of brand names like Brighton, Tiffany. I've sold several things with Tiffany on Poshmark. So yeah. Then I learned that you can basically list a lot of stuff. So I just started listing the rest of my items that I decided to, let me just try it. Get more eyes on my listing. So that's why I started listing on Posh with other things too. That April, happy birthday. Good morning, hello, and welcome. The birthday girl is here. Happy birthday. Good morning, everyone in the show. How are you doing? Hope you have a great birthday. Thank you for joining us. Good for you to be here. New times, new beginnings, 1990. Hello, good morning, and welcome. That is a long name. And who may it? I need to go to your channel and see who you are. I don't recognize the tag. Oh, you got some root beer floats? Oh, I used to love root beer floats. I don't eat all that no more. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome back. I see you blue, so you must have been here before. Let's see here. Good to see you. Welcome. That's right, everybody. Wish her a happy birthday. You are welcome. I had it on my calendar, and I even said it yesterday, so I was looking for you. Because I saw you on Facebook. Yeah. Girl, you know, we're gonna fill that chat up with you. Put it in the chat with birthday cakes and balloons and all that great stuff. Yeah. You know me, I like to advertise. Ha! That's right. Promote. Speaking of promote, let me go ahead and drop some links in the chat. If you would like to come on up and promote your channel and you have anything going on this weekend or this coming up days, let us know. Come on up and promote what you got going on. I haven't seen Jennifer yet, but you know what? It's time to drop those links. There is her channel. She must be somewhere busy with the grandbabies, maybe. Here is her Etsy store. Y'all check out her Etsy store, y'all. Some nice stuff on her stove. And here is her Buy Her a Milkshake, as she does everybody's channels. When When you're coming in, or we talk about your channel or talk about a channel, she's already dropping your links. Hello, good morning, and welcome, flip flops and lollipops. How are you doing? Good to see you. How's that weather down south? And of course, if you would like to come on up, that link will be in the chat momentarily and pinned to the top of the chat. Amy, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. April, you have any plans for your birthday today? Anything special? All right, and there's the link. If you'd like to come on up, it'll be at the top of the chat momentarily. Let's see here. Ashley, everybody saying happy birthday to April. All right, there's Jennifer's. Everybody saying hello. And it's good to see you, flip-flops and lollipops. And Amy, how are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Welcome. Doing well. Last Thursday. Whoa, this chat just flew on me. All right, caught up now. Oh, Lord, not ready. No, not already. We're going to Vegas in June. I will celebrate that. I hear that. This year in June, I'm celebrating the whole month. I never did it, but I will because I'll be reaching that 60, the big 60. I'm going to do all kind of stuff the whole month. I'm going to treat myself, which I already do for spas and mani-pedis. I'm getting the whole 9 yards that month. Yeah. Yeah, right, Matt? Don't get into too much trouble. You starting to get your steroid shots? Ew. My stepmom got hers, and my dad's got his. Keep my dad and my stepmother in your thoughts and prayers, please. My dad went to the hospital this week. He had to get his blood work because they think he might have pneumonia. They're not sure what it is. Heavy coughing and sound like mucus problems. He goes to the doctor. The doctor sends him to the hospital to get his blood work test done. He goes around the corner and he hits some kind of tile that was up on the floor, and he stepped into the glue of it and he tripped and fell. Got a big old knocker on his head. My stepmother just got her back of her nerves on her spine burned, and she's on the shots now. So, Lord Jesus. Scooter Renee tonight, deal drop Thursday. You know my birthday, I'm hitting the big 50. Ought to do my all right, baby girl vibes. Have fun. Matt, I will try. I can't promise. Yeah, you're right about that, right? You sure it's gonna stay in Vegas? Don't post anything on the Facebook, girl. Yeah, I've had that done. My stepmother had hers done like that too. Yeah, it was very easy, but it was the days after. Yeah, I had to get somebody to drive me out of there because there was no way I was driving. Well, they don't let you out of there until somebody picks you up anyway. At least that's what they did when I did it, because I was going to drive, but I said, no, I better get somebody to do it because they won't let me out there. Yeah. I talked to them day before yesterday, and yeah, he's okay. Just got this big old knock on the top of his head now. The nurse said from the nurse's station that they had to come and help him up. She said she heard when he hit the floor. That's why she went running to help him. D, hello, good morning, and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. How you doing? I have to look at your handle for your name to remember what you told me yesterday. Yeah. But other than that, I'm just processing stuff. getting stuff tagged, bringing stuff to the antique booths. Now that I got 3 total. It's a lot to process, but you know what? I'm making a big dent in it. Amen on that one, April. But Paul, if you need any help after any of the morning shows, you're more than welcome to come and join me after the show, and I'll help you go through any questions you may have. If not, I can direct you to somebody else like Susie. I know the basics and basically what I need to do and get things done, and I've been doing pretty good. How many items I got listed right now? I have 1,361 items listed. Let me see, how many sales did I have already so far? Why doesn't show? Oh, I've already sold 145 items. Oh, I can't believe that. Wow. I didn't think it was that many already. I sure wish there were antique boots options here in Brighton. Not even to speak within 20. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've been blessed so far. One is 20 minutes away. One is about 15 to 20 minutes away, depending on the traffic. And then the furthest one out is about 25 to 30 minutes, depending on traffic. What I like about the newest one I got, there's an app on my phone that just started when I got the place. And the app is called Quail. What is it? Quail what? I'm trying to figure out what the name of it is. Quail something. Quail. Let me look at my app. Let's see. Quail. Quail. Quail for vendors. Quail for vendors is the app we use, and it tells you like how many items you sold, your net sales, if you're doing consignment fees. In other words, you can give it to him and he'll have it in the front as consignment and that kind of stuff. So yeah, and you can download an app, and then you can download your report for the month. I like that. I wish they all did that. And thank you. I just saw your email, which I need to put a star on it, Paul, for tomorrow. Got it. Let's see. Tina, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Distance, it's not my problem. The space for the antique booth for me is too expensive. You know, just a food for thought. I just started, and I always do this when I'm in the place for the first time. I start with a bookshelf. For example, my first bookshelf was maybe $15 at the first place I'm at. The next one was $20. And the one I'm at right now, I got 2. You can get either one bookshelf for $40, which is pretty big, or I got 2 for $80. And the 2 I got for $80, they're side by side, but they're taller and the shelves are longer. Yeah. And I started with $80, but I have a lot to fill it up. But that is my recommendation. If you can find a place that has a small bookshelf to get your feet in the door, to get some things moving, and then you can go from there. That's how I start any other place that I go to. I just need to find time to watch some videos. I have 105 listings. Oh, okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Doing good, April. Tina, I want to go into the booth, but there are a huge waiting list. That's what I'm saying. If you can get into with a small bookshelf, start there first. That'll get you in the door. Making sure you're constantly filling your booth, cleaning your booth, going in there weekly. I guarantee you they're going to see that you're doing it and you're moving product. You'll be the first one, because I know they'll move me up. If I choose to, they'll move me up to a bigger booth if I want to. before anybody else, because they move you in within first before they pull somebody out for the first time. Leslie, hello, good morning and welcome, and how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Because like right now, I have enough to fill a booth. If I was to get a bigger booth, because I have my own shelves and stuff like that, to where I can get a bigger booth. But right now there is none where I'm at. But because he's enlarging the location and expanding, I got my name down for another one that I can move into when that happens. That's the best way to get into one. Start at a bookshelf, an end cap, whatever, just to get yourself in the door. Do you rent for a bookshelf? Requires me to provide the shelf? No, most of them have their own shelf. That's what I'm saying. Everywhere I've been so far, they supply the shelving. Now, as I get into a bigger booth, I supply my own because I have enough designs that, like, for example, I'm going to show y'all. I've been posting it on Facebook, but let me open my files. I'm going to show you the difference of what I started with and where I'm at on one of the booths. Now, there is one place, the first place I got, I'm actually in a glassed locked case. A locked glass case. All right, let me go to my files, antique boots. Let's go to the first one I'm at right here. And this is for March. All right, let me get it open first. And I'm gonna make this larger. All right, this is my second booth, but let me show you what I started with. Go back to 2025. Antique booths of 2025, TNT. Pictures of the booths. Yeah, I keep everything in files. My new booth here at the TNT Co-op. All right, this is the first one I ever got where I'm at, where Mia's also at. And this is when I first got started in this place called TNT. And this is what I mean by they supplied the bookshelf, is where I started. And this for me was $25 to start, as far as I remember. All right, here's the first one I started with at this location. And let me go ahead and highlight. I was right there. All right, this is the booth, and I have a little small video that I can show you. My new booth here at the TNT Co-op. I'll be filling out booth number 2. And actually, I'm neighbors right now. The backside is Mia, Crazy May Stash. She's right here in this booth, 23. Next, I'll fill it up. All right, that was the first booth I started. Then I moved out of that one because this one opened. And then I went and moved to this one 2 months, not even 2 months later. And I moved to this bigger booth. Again, another bookshelf. But this is where I moved to. I even had some areas that I can hang stuff up at the top. And that one was $65. And for example, I was able to put a lot of stuff in there. As you see, I was able to hang stuff on the back, a jewelry rack, some dolls, and go higher on the top shelf and fill it up. Then I was waiting. I had my name on a booth, and I wanted a bigger location. Then I got this one. This is right here where when I started. This is the clothing rack, my own. This is all my own shelving right here. So if I show you the next pictures, this is when I first started filling it in. These are my own shelves, my own display racks, and you can fill it up pretty quick. And that's the location where I'm at on this one. Then I also went into this new place. Let me stop for a minute. Remove. Close that one. Go now to 2026. And antique booths. And then this is my new place I'm at now. And March. And this is my new location that I just got for $80. Now this one is this bookshelf and this one, where I can also hang stuff on the side wall of this shelf. Now again, this is my first day I started putting stuff in. And I also went in this month, that was for March. Then I will go back into April. Oh, I didn't put it there yet. Oh, it might be up here. I know I took more pictures. Oh, here we go. And this is what I did this last Sunday when we met up with Carol. Then I filled it some more and I started hanging stuff on the side because I can hang things on this side. So then I filled it up with more stuff. And then I also added these little shelving units, the little three-tier piece here. So I can add more stuff in it. Build it up. Thicken, and there you go. We'll see right here. I even did a little jewelry display right here. So you can be very creative with the space you get just to get started. And that's how I got started in this new place. Now, if you can get yourself into a place with just a bookshelf, that's the way to start. Because like in this case, this location, this man here is going to be expanding into more. And so I got my name down for a bigger one when it happens. But right now, I want to get started there. So that's why I like going and starting small. Bookshelves, $75. Now you see here, there's no commission. Whatever I sell is what I sell. I don't pay nothing else but the rent of my shelf. Yeah, every place is different. Miss Ellen, hope you're feeling well. Tina around again. Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. I might be able to try out. 25 minutes away. And shelf, look, yeah. I even have I didn't show y'all that one. Booth. Oh my gosh. That's the name of the place. Oh my gosh, Antiques and Collectibles. All right, let me go back to, I got to get some more video, pictures of an update on it. Booths, here we go. Oh my gosh. Pictures of booth. I'm waiting for the video to show up if it's going to open. Yeah. All right. All right. And this is my glass case at the very first place I ever started. And yes, I still use it to this day. It's just a small little video. All right. Move things around, add more in here. It's pretty packed now. This is the glass case. There's a lot more of the Fenton breakables. A little bit higher end jewelry. A lot more Fenton. I got to bring more Fenton. A lot of that sold already. That koi fish sold for $92. So I got a little bit of everything in there. All kind of jewelry, glass, porcelain, china. So I do this every time I go in. do another updated video to give myself an idea of what I have, but also it helps me with my inventory to see if anything's not there that's not been paid to me that's sold. And I do that every month. And that's one of the glass cases that I have. I did give up the larger booth I had at that same location because it was just not worth it. I had to cut my losses on that big one. You got this, girl. Jennifer, I just finished my pity party. You finished your pity party? You got your big panties on? Awesome. You're going to be fine. Very helpful. Thank you for... You're welcome. Yeah, if anybody has any questions, again, like I said, never start with a big one. Start small, especially when you can't get into the door. Because I know when I first started trying to get into boots here, there was one location that it was 2 years. Every time I'd go, oh, we still got a waiting list, still got a waiting list. Never would call me. So I just went to another location. I said, well, phooey on y'all. I see empty places, but it's because I wasn't in the door yet. They were only giving it to people that were already in there. Start small. That's all you can do. Gate Smasher, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Buy me a bookshelf. It's $75 with 15% commission liability insurance. Ouch. Do they have security? And yes, they do have security cameras. A lot of locations in there. The booths that I have, I picked those for a reason. The camera's right above it, right there staring at my booth of one I have. And when you walk in, you see all the cameras on this big, huge monitor. When you first walk into the building, it's right there at the register for the person working the register can keep an eye on. And you could see every camera. And it's a big monitor, too. But yeah. Question, do you ever wonder if an item will do better selling electronically? And again, what I do is it's either going to be something that I know I cannot make a lot of money. And I say that because if I'm going to make some money on it, I can't do it on YouTube. Because there's some things that people will not. Again, I use your judgment. But I feel that from what I've been watching and seeing in my experience, a lot of the stuff I put in the booths. Now, where I put it depends on where I'm at. I will see what is selling. Sometimes I will move it from one location and put it in another, and it sells. Like this new place I'm at, I took some stuff out of my first booth, moved it from there, and it already started selling at the new place. It's all about location. All about location. See what they're selling. Keep an eye out and see what's going on. See who's selling what. Space cost, enjoy time off. Watch the Rockets. Shirley, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. I have so many stolen silver pieces. I would love to do this play, but maybe a lot of places. Also, you may want to check some of the locations. I know where I am at now, my new location. They have at the register, when you check out, there's a lot of glass cases there that they can put, you can put that on the back of their class, in their cases, just as long as you mark it with your booth number. If it sells, that you get the commission, not them. They will offer that to you if they have it. I know at my Oh My Gosh place, there is a special if you do not have a glass case that's locked. You give them a key for them to open it, but they have a display when you first go by the register that they can put stuff in there for you. You just make sure you have your tag and your information on it and your price. If it sells, you still get your money. So you might want to check into that too, just to get yourself in the door. You never know. The displays can be at the register as well. I know the place where I'm at now, my new place, it's called Around the Corner Co-op. They have new cases that they just got in. Again, he's been buying new things to enlarge with. And they're going to be putting them in booths where they can also rent those spaces out as well. And they're locked, which is cool. Don't be afraid to even ask if they have those kind of spaces that are available, even if it's for a small amount to get you started. But you know what? If you, I have a note, a little notepad that's on my door. I have the number to the front desk. call this number and ask for this booth and my initials. Because that's where, over there, it's my initials. And they will come and open the gate, bring the key for you. Instead of you having to go back and come back, leave a note saying, call this number, which is at the front desk, and ask for this key number. That way they can still shop and wait for you there in the area. That is the genius way to do it. They get 50%. You get 85%. Nope, I get all of it. The only thing I pay is my rent for my booth. Now, be careful because some places will charge you a percentage of your sales. And depending on, for example, the one I'm at Oh My Gosh Antiques and Collectibles, if you have a booth that has a door and a window, because they do have those set up, you will then pay your rent, a percentage of your rent, of your sales. So you got your rent, the percentage of your sales, and a fee if anyone pays with a credit card. That's what you got to ask. Where I'm at is just flat rental fee. That's it. My rent. That's it. Whatever. And then every month, whatever sales, I get the rest over the next month of what is over my rent, and I get that back in my pocket. Every place is different. But yeah, you got to ask. Back in the day, I would put my jewelry on a consignment at a local store. Yeah, you can do that as well. Yeah. Some people on YouTube sell don't want to pay well enough. Yeah, exactly. So you got to make your decision of where you want it. I also offer 30% in my... Now, I also run sales. Actually, yeah. I even make a little sign. What I do is I have two different booths. So I have one for each booth. One is my initials for one place, is what they ask, what initials you want. And then I have the booth, and then I have the percentage off. My other one is a number. So my other one is another one like this, but it says my number of my booth and whatever percentage I have. I just print this off on my computer. I'll make it, take this off, and I'll pull these off and change it. And that goes in my booth. It's got a little hook. And that's my sale. When I run a sale, I'll let them know at the front desk. And when I'm pulling it and I remove this, the sale is done. You can do that too. Just let them know at the front desk. And they'll mark it in their book until you let them know how long you're going to run the sale for. Yeah, there's a lot out there. Vinted, I'm doing real well. It's great getting speed. I just listed my 18th piece this morning. I actually have a couple of pieces of jewelry on Vinted. I just listed this last week. I'm something we do have to pawn shops, yeah. Yeah, and that's the best way to do it if you don't want to have people go back and forth. Just write a note saying, call this number, which is at your front desk of the place you're at, and ask for whatever booth key you have. Don't offer 30% off. Again, it depends on what time of the year, what holiday. That was 20% off. I've ran 35% off. Like if I want to do it right before tax season or right around Christmas is when I run a higher discount. I also have military goods in local pawn shops. They're moving. So yeah. And again, I always take pictures, and that's another thing I do. I keep a spreadsheet. When I get my sale report, I highlight it on my spreadsheet that it's sold in yellow. When I go to do my inventory, I highlight it in blue. You'll see how it's highlighted in blue. When I do my physical inventory, I'll put it in blue that it's not in my booth anymore. So it should show up on my report when I go in to pay, because it's always on the 7th of the month. So I highlight it in blue, so that way everything that's in blue, I should be on my farm on the next month. And if it's in red, I don't know, why did I put red? Oh, the red is because it's been gone for over a month and I haven't gotten it shown up on my report. This is this month. This should have been for last month, and so now I got to wait for this one to see if it shows up. That's why it's in red, because it wasn't on my report for this month. And of course, it's getting to the point where I'm about ready to go out of this one and say, have at it. But that's how I do my report. That way I already have it. I got it ready. I went in yesterday. No, the 31st, Tuesday. I went in Tuesday and did a complete video, pictures of everything, so that I'll have my numbers again for Tuesday. Diamond D, what's up? Hello, good morning, and welcome, Patrick. Your bookkeeping is the next level, Mrs. Johnny. I'm still not keeping. Yeah, and I do that every month. That way I know, and then I put in there the date it sold. And if it was a discount, I'll even put in my discount area how much the discount was for and how much it actually sold for. Because sometimes if you are a vendor, they automatically give you 10% off if you're buying from somebody. And so that has happened a couple of times. So I even mark it so I can mark it on my paperwork that it was a discount given to by whoever, which I got to update now because I just went in Tuesday and I got to update it again. But I do mark this column right here is the date it sold and then how much it sold for and if it was a discount. Like right here, this was a discount. They got 10% off. So I even mark it on that column. And that's just for me. And I'm right now, this booth is 5.5 by 7, 5.5 feet by 7 feet is the size booth I have now. I'm about ready to give it up if these items don't show up. Because as of right now, I'll have my grand total to tomorrow or this afternoon. Because I'm going to go through to see what else is added. But last month, I should have had another $203 I was not paid for. That's why they're highlighted in red. Still on his account. Let me try this again. Last Monday's show is again. Are you having issues putting things in the chat, Patrick? All right, I do have your email. Thank you very much. Don't forget, if you have anything that's sold, make sure you email me with the links for tomorrow's Would You Buy It or Would You Leave It? Also, don't forget at 1 o'clock, at 9:30, they should have went live now. It is live from the Doghouse on Dawn, Southern Finds Dawn's channel. They should be live now. Oh, man, I am a hot mess. Oh, no, not you, Patrick. Well, you know what, Patrick? I already know who you are. I can turn you a blue. There you go. Well, hello, good morning, and welcome, John. How are you doing? Good to see you, and welcome. Well, let's get to that time. My numbers are going down, and also don't forget, just wondering if that is something new for you, Patrick. Oh, no. No, check him out. Definitely go check out his channel. Check it out. You'd be surprised. He does it every week. So again, don't forget tonight also is the two Beardos. Check that out. I believe it's on Nady Pie's channel tonight. I think. Again, I could be wrong. And if anybody would like to come on after the show's over, the link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join me. If you have any questions or you need any help with anything, you're more than welcome to join me after the show is over. So as I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out, and y'all come back now. You hear?
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana, here at Cajun Roots Reseller, you make me